I had some people that said some mean things to me though, you know. I had people, like I said before, I had people that said some mean things to me, and I try to be nice and all this, you know, but deep down inside, people don't know what I'm going through. Deep down inside, I'm hurting, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm everything all above. And lucky, like this anger didn't, you know, balled up, but I do have a good heart, you know, and you know, I'm gonna let God handle it. Cause one day, you know, cause I don't want to like back in the past. I don't want to like snap and go the fuck off, and then I regret it. You know that because somebody said this or that or that shit. So like, I learned now when I got older. As a teenager, I was kind of hot headed, like like a hard head, make a soft ass. Like I really was kind of, you know, when I got older, when I got fucking older, that's when I realized, you know, that's realized when I got older, you know, because I was rough. I really was, and it's a good thing. But she was a female though, so I was not gonna, you know. Then she had a older woman there, her mom or whatever, and I didn't want to act a fool over like, cause you know I really could go crazy, you know. Like I shut this whole neighborhood down a couple of times because somebody said something to me or whatever. Cause I'm not afraid of nobody. We all human, and I could easily really hurt somebody really bad. Like I'm not saying that to be saying that stuff on here. I really is, but I'm trying to let things get to me. You know, trying not to let things get to me this long that, you know. But I'm good though. You know, and I really do have a good heart. You know, sometimes having a good heart, sometimes people want to use that for kindness for weakness, and that's not cool either. You know, like I really do have a good heart inside. You know, uh, I help people out in need. That's a true story. I really do. Like anybody out in need. It don't matter if it's a male or female or older older people. You know, I even help them at times too. No lie. You know, like I do it by the grace of my heart. Like to look out for some. You know what I mean? Like you know, like helping them, like putting their trash can out or whatever, their yard or whatever. You know, I'm not a like a bad evil type dude. You know, some people look at me because I'm black and they think I'm like, you know how someone like to rob and kill and do shit like that. I think I'm really not like that. You know, I have a good heart. You know, I just can't let certain people just try to take my kindness for weakness. You know, I had that shit happen a lot of times. You know, people just you know try to get under my skin. You know what I mean? It's long that nobody don't put their hands on me. Now that's a different story. That's when I gotta let the beast out. And when I let that beast out, that's a wrap. You know what I mean? So I was trying to let things get to me when, like, I had some people say some mean, disgusting things to me. But I walk off. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to cause some scene. Because if I cause a scene, you know what will happen after that. The cops going to be called, and I ain't got time to be dealing with all that bullshit no more. You know what I mean? So I just try not to let shit, you know, get to me. Like ever since I got older, I'm 34 years old now. And I'm really not trying to like do it like a back in my teenage year. But some people need to be taught respect, how to talk to certain people, you know, because it's not cool how, you know, because I could have went back over there and just caused a fucking scene. You know what I mean? Told her to call her boyfriend, beat the shit out, so and then show her like I'm really not fucking playing. You know, I mean, I could have done that. I could have went over there and caused a scene, but I didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Because she had she had a older lady there and stuff, and I really don't want to do that. Like it's a lot more stuff going on in this world as it is that make me angry inside, and all I try to do is help people out in need. You know, I know it's getting close to the holidays and shit like that because I don't have it either. But if I have it, you know, shit. But I really ain't gotta speak too much on that note, man. I'm just, mm-mm. I'm good though. Shit, shit though.